Hey, what's up YouTube? Frogman Lauger here. Got another episode of the Frogman's Findings coming at you. Quick recap for those of you that have been following along. Didn't add any games to my last video. I am at 151 in here. Working toward that goal of the complete set. My midway goal, for those of you that know me or have been following since the beginning, I'm going to try to get all those games I have sold at one point back. I think I'm in the 141-ish range after everything here today. And I will have an update on that total in my next video. So I mentioned in my last video that I had that N64. It did end up going to my local game shop. Traded it in actually for cash. Needed it to cover a couple things I had going on, which was fine. I recouped some of what I spent on that lot, which was always nice. But I took in a bunch of other stuff I had sitting around. Had some PS1 games I'd been sitting on since June, I think. Had a few other Xbox games I hadn't been able to really move. And ended up with like $25 credit, something close to that. My local game store does a deal. At least they have been for a while. Any game, any previously owned game, listed at $10 and under, you can get like 5 for $25. Not a bad deal. I know some of these I ended up paying, right at their full asking price and possibly full value. But I'm okay with that because I think I got a pretty good deal overall anyway, and I got rid of a bunch of stuff that had just been sitting around and I hadn't been able to move at all. So this is what I picked up. Picked up Ghostbusters 2. I know I have had that one before. I don't think I've played it. POW, Prisoners of War. I know I've had that one as well. Operation Wolf. I know I had this one before. So it's just more off that other list. Battle Chess, which I don't think I've ever had yet. And the Tengen RBI Baseball. I guess it goes like that. I think I mentioned this in a previous video. I had done a trade with somebody out of the Iowa Retro Gamer Nation, and I had traded for the RBI Baseball box. It is just a box, but I'm very excited to now put a game in the box. So that'll go in there as well. All of those are all games I did not have in the collection this time around. Then I was goofing around on Shop Goodwill. And shopgoodwill.com is annoying at best. A bunch of places, they take the best stuff that they have come in as donations. A bunch of the different Goodwill locations do, and they take them and they send them to a central location to be processed if they think they can get better money out of them. And they put them up on an eBay style website. Well, they charge ridiculous shipping. I've seen prices go skyrocket on there, way over value. And it's just annoying. But I was goofing around on there. I keep an eye, because every now and then I figure it's just like eBay. It's just like a thrift store. You're going to catch a break. You're going to catch a deal. And I was goofing around on there. And my local Goodwill does not participate. But one of the closest ones to me does. well, there's a shipping location close to me that does all this processing location. And I was goofing around and I noticed they had some stuff on there. And they had a couple of Nintendo games. I threw a bid down, thinking it'd be, basically pay for one, get the other for free. So I was okay with that. Went ahead and did that. And somehow I put the minimum bid down. Thought if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. Nobody else outbid me. I went almost the entire run of the auction. Nobody outbid me. So this is what I picked up. I picked up Caveman Games. That does go in the collection. I have never had that one before. And California Games. Now that one does have a sticker on the label. It does have some marker on the back. It is not an upgrade for me. I do have that one already. So that one will be available if somebody's interested. So that's what I've got for NES stuff. That should bring me up to 161 NES games in my collection, and I will have an update on where exactly I am on my quest to regain those other games in my next video. Then I went down. I'd been messaging a guy I've mentioned on here a couple times. He also does some videos, Musty Hobbit. He collects original Xbox games. And my local Goodwill has had some sitting there for a bit. And the one of the groups we're in is doing a little get-together today for a bunch of the gamers, and I know he's going. I think I'm pretty sure to be going this afternoon, unless something comes up. So I picked these up, knowing ahead of time where they were going, because he said he needed them. So I picked up NCAA Football 2004. It is complete. SSX3. Also complete. And True Crime Streets of LA, unfortunately, not complete. I picked these up. These are going to him. Haven't quite finalized the trade there. But hopefully I will have something in my next video about what I'm getting back there. But that's what I've got. Like I said, I'm now up to 161 games of the goal of still think it's 773 or something close to that. So a long way to go. Come a long way from where I started. Always willing to deal. Hopefully I will have some more stuff for my next video here pretty quick. Got a few things in the works. So until next time.